What it do? What it do? What it? Oh, wait a minute. Jacket riding up on me. What it do? Hey, what it do? Hey, I got the new color. You feel me? I had the half blonde, half red last video. I went to all red. I'm waiting on my girl to get back to redo my braids. But what it do, YouTube? It's your girl Diamond back again with another mother video. You feel me? I'm working on my intro because it's not as lit as it's supposed to be. Give me some time because I still don't know what I want to call my channel, like the people that watch it. But I decided on December 31st, 2018. I keep moving. I'm trying to get comfortable. Hold on. December 31st, 2019 to make a YouTube video. It's been like 4 weeks since I last uploaded a video, so I promised myself in 2020 I was going to be way more consistent because I do want my channel, I do really want my channel to take off. YouTube is really, really important to me, but I think I'm procrastinating because it's going to be like because it's such slow progress that I don't really see the progress as I should. But I'm going to start the year off positive and make a video. So I decided the topic of this video is going to be my coming out story. Yay! I got the audio being if I can't add audio, some of the weird speech by doing that. But if you are unaware or have not watched any videos before this, I am a lesbian. I have been out for the past 4 years, going on 5. And I came out when I was in high school. I came out right out of high school. And I came out to like the people in my life. And I guess everybody else, the people in my immediate life. And I guess everybody else just learned from pictures or hearsay or whatever. But all my life, I was just like, I guess you could say heterosexual. But I knew that I liked females. It was no secret to me. I just had never done nothing with a female. I didn't know what it was. I didn't know what liking females was even called until I got to biology, when I learned that liking the same sex is called homosexuality. I was 9th grade when I learned about that. So I had a name for it. But other than that, I didn't really know much about the female things because the internet wasn't really popping when I was growing up. Because, for instance, like the first big thing, like Facebook and Twitter and stuff, didn't come out till 2009. At that point, I was already 12, going on 13. So I was already 12. I don't know why I said going on 13. I was already 12. So for a long time, I didn't really know what it was even called to like females, but I knew that I liked them. I had liked females since, I was probably 8. I've always had a female crush, but never acted on it. Fast forward, I get a little freedom and a little independence. I made a big life-changing move that caused me to be away from my family, and I ran into another female that ended up being a crush of mine, but of course, just like every other one of my crushes from high school, middle school, she was straight. So I just made her my friend. That was like the thing I always did. Like, if I liked a female, I would make her my friend, and I would just date her in my head. Like, I may sound like Joe from You, but I never hurt anyone, I promise. But I would make her my girlfriend in my head, but to keep her close, she would be my friend. You know what I'm saying? So if you're my friend and you're not my friend now, before me being out, there's a slight chance that we dated in my head. Sorry, sorry. Don't try to shoot your shot now. I got a whole girlfriend. But I met this girl. She was like my typical type, a hood chick, you feel me? Like, I met her, she was cussing somebody out, and we ended up becoming like the best of friends. Like, we became close really, really quick, and we would see each other all the time, like 24/7, because we had the same classes, we had the same job, so we would see each other all the time, 24/7, and she would just be in my face all the time. And she was honestly the first person to ask me that I like females, and I think she asked me because I was looking at pictures on Facebook and I was describing. She asked me about a girl on Facebook, and I think whatever I answered, I'm not sure what I answered, But whatever I said, it made her wonder, like, did I like females? And she was like, are you bisexual? And I was like, no. And then I came back to her and was like, I'm not bisexual. I'm actually a lesbian. And she was like, oh, that's cool. You know, I've had a lesbian friend before. You know, she pulled the white, what the white people say when they say the N-word. I'm not racist. I got a black friend. She pulled that. And I was like, okay, cool. Literally 2 weeks later, this girl was heavy, hard flirting with me. I've never had a female flirt with me in my life. So in the beginning, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to handle it. I was just like, it's like I liked it, but it was overwhelming because at the same time, I dealt with anxiety. I dealt with anxiety since I was in middle school. So it gave me a lot of anxiety because I was like, am I reading too much into this? Is this a joke? Is she making fun of me or something like that? And her flirting was so straightforward that we ended up dating. Like, we ended up a whole relationship. And so she was, of course, my first for a lot of things. And we ended up dating. And then, like, at this time I'm 18. I'm scratching my thigh. We end up dating. And then, like, less than a month in us dating, don't judge me, we end up having sex. She initiated it. And it was crazy because she had never been with a female before. She was literally a straight female when I met her. Never looked at a female, in her words. I'm not sure. She could be lying. But I could tell she had never been with a female before because she didn't know what to do or no shit like that. But we linked up to watch a movie, and boom, I'm in, eating coochie. You feel me? First time eating coochie. I kind of winged it. I think I did pretty good. I think I give myself like a 6 or 7 out of 10. You feel me? So basically, you can say I started having sex at 18. My thigh itchy as hell. I guess you could say I started having sex at 18. Yeah. I think I had just turned 18 too. Don't matter. We was watching, I think, The Hills Have Eyes, and I didn't know how to make the first move, so I just like fake sleep. And she we was cuddling, like I was the big spoon, and she turned around as I was fake sleeping, and she was like, stop. And I just started like kissing her and sucking on her neck, and I put my hands in her underwear. I hate the word drawers. Put my hands in her underwear, and we end up like, and I was like, oh, I like this. And then I end up, giving her head, and it was a short encounter. Like, it wasn't nothing like long. It probably was like 30 minutes, 35 minutes, like something short. And we dated. I came home. I came back. I told my mom first, then I told my 2 friends that I had. Well, I told like 4 friends, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I told all 4 of my former friends. Told all of them that I had a girlfriend. And I didn't mean to tell them all at one time. But one of my friends had saw my phone, and she saw my lock screen, and she was like, why is that ugly girl on your lock screen? Because they used to always call her ugly when they would see her on my Snap. And I'm just like, chill. And she like, wait, that's your girlfriend or something? And I was like, yeah. And literally everybody turned around like, and it was out. My coming out story wasn't nothing, sad or like dramatic or like violence. And I've heard a lot of coming out stories, and I think I've had the easiest one. I'm very grateful for that because we still, even though everybody knows what being homosexual is and LGBTQ and the other letters, even though everybody know what that shit means, it's still not accepted around the boards 24, like, fuck am I saying 24? 100%. It's still not accepted 100%. So anybody out there watching this video that is fearing of coming out, do it on your time. Don't let nobody force you out the closet. Don't force people out of the closet. That is so disrespectful, bro. You're taking a milestone in their life and you're ruining it. You're being selfish. You feel me? I've known I was I guess you could say, I've known I was lesbian since I was 18. It took me 10 years to come out of the closet. I came out in my time. It's not that I feared what people would say. It's just that I wanted to feel it. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to have a whole journey. I wanted to have a whole experience before I shared that with anybody else. You know what I'm saying? Because even the girl who I shared it with did not know that I was not out the closet, because I wanted to have that whole experience to myself, because that was my experience. You feel me? Nobody else's. I was not sharing that shit with nobody. So if you are watching this and you're in the closet, don't rush to come out because you have somebody that you're with and they want you to come out. Come out at your time. If you're with somebody who's not willing to come out, leave them alone. Be somebody that's on your pace. You feel me? Be somebody that's on your pace. And if you have a child or a little sibling that has came out recently, or they want to come out, support them, man, because I promise you, I remember everyone's reaction when I came out, and that was going to be the do or die between my relationship and those people. Like, I'm a person that stands very highly on my respect. I don't tolerate disrespect from anybody, no matter what the title in my life is, no matter what the position. If anybody would have been disrespectful to my lifestyle that I was now embracing, it was going to be cut, because you don't need those type of people in your life. Don't let people think, don't let people make you feel like it's something wrong with being homosexual. It's not a choice. For the people that's not homosexual, you're wondering, it's not a choice. I promise you. I didn't try to fight the urge or nothing like that, but that shit just popped up on me. It was just like, as soon as puberty, like right before puberty, I knew I liked girls. Like, I've never had a male crush. I've had boyfriends because dudes would approach me and I'd be like, okay, you're my boyfriend now. You know what I'm saying? But I've never looked at a guy and had a whole ass crush on him. I've always liked females, but I tried to like guys to fit into the norm. And when I got older, I was just like, fuck it. Like, honestly, fuck it. If you rock with me, you rock with me. If you don't, you don't. But if you're out there and you have a bad coming out story, just know that it doesn't change who you are. That's for to shape you and show you who's truly meant to be in your life and who's not. Don't let your parents' opinion affect you coming out or anything like that. Come out in a safe environment. Don't get me wrong. Don't come out in an environment where it could lead you to death or harm or no shit like that. Come out at your time and when you're safe and you're happy and stuff like that. Because since I came out, I became a whole different person. I've gotten my confidence, got my swag. Like, I'm a whole different person. I feel better. I love who I am. Don't get me wrong. I still deal with anxiety and shit like that. But overall, I do love myself. And I feel like I honestly started living the moment I came out, living in my truth. That's my coming out story, man. Share your coming out stories in the comments below. If you're watching this video, can you please subscribe, bro? Please, I'm trying to get my subscribers up. I need to get my subscribers up. So subscribe to this channel. Subscribe right now. I'm wait. Oh yeah, like the video too. Yeah, it's right by the subscribe button. The subscribe button right here, and the like and dislike should be like right here. Go and do both of those real quick. But comment your coming out story for me. I'll read them, I like them, I reply. Yeah, man, it's nothing wrong with being homosexual. It's nothing wrong with being heterosexual. You're you. It's just your life. You live that shit the way you want to live it. Your parents, your grandparents, your aunts, your uncles, your friends, everybody live their life the way that they want to live it. You can live your life the way you want to live it as well. Peace.